I thought about what am I going to talk about today. It's July 4th, and I think about some of this stuff when I'm driving my taxi, or more importantly, it's like 4 a.m. and I'm not driving my taxi, waiting, hoping for an airport run or something. Modern American culture teaches us to avoid independent action. We're not supposed to be mavericks anymore. In the schoolyard, you're supposed to let the bully hit you, not hit back, and then go tell a teacher. That's what they tell kids right now. They're starting to do that when I was a kid. I think it's terrible. My mom always told me, well, hit them back, and then say it was a self-defense. And she'd say, I'm gonna act mad, when the principal's there. But as long as you acted justly and tell me the truth, then we'll be okay. That's what I'm going to tell my kids, if I ever have them. If whistleblowers are imprisoned or fired, sometimes both. It's great to have a maverick if he's moving profit, up. But if they're a maverick that's saying, hey, GM, this ignition thing is killing people, then they're shushed. Until they just, until it just comes boiling out like vomit, and they have to recall the trucks and cry, oh, I'm really sorry. Talking about crocodile tears. Do you guys remember a few years ago, this was in the South, surprise, surprise, this guy figured out if he called a McDonald's and said he was from the I think it was with the FBI, maybe it was just a police officer, and he made the manager take one of the female employees in the back room and take her clothes off because she might be carrying drugs. And the manager, because this article was in just talked all about it. He couldn't help himself. He just had to follow orders of authority. It was a male voice. And so he took her back. She's bawling, this girl. She herself takes her clothes off, and is letting the manager search her for these drugs. And this is all fake. And this guy did this a string of times until they finally realized they should tell their managers not do it. And that's the problem with blind allegiance and, authoritarianism when it goes too far. And right now, I feel that many Americans are terrified of the liberty and independence that is available to us, because in this modern apex of the industrial age, we don't need a mutual aid society anymore. You don't need the Masons to discuss intellectual concepts or atheism. You just can talk about it. You don't need bowling leagues. You can just get your job, get your TV, go to the supermarket, go back to your car. You don't really need anyone. That's what, the great plasma HD television says. It's not true, but that's constantly pushed. You should be the most independent you can be. Because if they could, they would sell an entire house worth of stuff to each person. They would. It's true. They just want to churn that stuff, they have the machines now that can do 6 years of wear on a mop in an hour, planned obsolescence. So they know, okay, this is going to break in 5 years, the warranty should be 4 years. And what's great is if you look back in the 50s in the business magazines, they talk about it right out in the open, about how they're inventing this technology. And now we just don't even think about it. Our population density continues to increase, but we grow more and more isolated because we were supposed to be independent. And that independence is causing us to become increasingly sociopathic as a society. Detroit, they just cut off the water to all these people. And yes, you're supposed to pay your water bill. I understand that. But we don't live in the third world. We're not supposed to. When people cannot pay their water bill because they don't have any money, we should work with them, not say, no water for you. Especially when it's a public